All right, everybody, we are live. What is going on? Happy Saturday night, everybody. Right now it's just me. It was just chatting with Max. He may pop in. Tam's had a hell of a day. She was on Fresh's show this morning, and then she had the first episode of Vaping Community just a couple of hours ago. So she'll be sitting this one out. We'll see who pops on in. Let's see who we got out there in chat. Dave Flowers was here super early. Jim Bohall, what's going on, Jim? Natalie, what's up, Natalie? Forrest, Michelle Hughes, what's going on? We'll wait for a few more people to pop on in. Let's see what so far go. Well, oh, we got 9 so far. I guess people are popping in and out. Yeah, I'm pretty ticked off right now with damn internet. I guess there was a break somewhere on our street the other day. Michelle, that sounds tempting. Covered in chocolate. That'd be delicious. But there was a break on our street the other day, and apparently they had to come out and repair it. And when they did, the my upload speed dropped. I was doing great. I had like 80 megabits a second upload speed. Now I'm back down to like 25. I'm like, what the fuck? And you can't get a hold of anybody. So, Stream Element spots running. Yeah, I have a few little things that'll be popping up in the chat tonight. A couple of messages from CASAA. We have one call to action here in the U.S. Get a hold of your your representative, congressman, congresswoman. Make sure that they go against this anti-vaping legislation that they're trying to sneak through in the budget, and they're going to be voting on it this week. So we need to stay on top of them. Make sure they know that we don't want that to happen. Because if it does, then we're not going to be able to get vape mail. It's plain and simple. And any ban is unnecessary. And something like that will be deadly to the industry here in the US. Yeah, see, Ronnie Rasmussen popped in. What's up, brother? It's been a minute. V Dog, what's up, V Dog? Natalie, I said hi. Natalie Smitty, what's going on, Smitty? So that's one that's going to be coming through on the chat. You'll be able to click the link on it. And also the annual survey from CASAA. They put it out every year. It's going to take you maybe about 5 minutes to fill out. Nothing major. Just basically I mean, things that you do. As far as how long you smoked, if you smoked, how much you vape, different vaping products and stuff like this. It's just a typical vaping survey, but it's good information that they use. So if you get a chance, go ahead and fill that out too. That link will be coming through here shortly as well. Deb, what's going on, Deb? Brian Nicholas, what's up, Brian? So yeah, it's been off to a little bit of a slow start this evening. Hopefully everybody's had a good week and getting all their holiday shopping done. I did all mine online as usual because I just don't have time to be going to the stores. Cherokee, what's up, Cherokee? So yeah, I mean that's all didn't do a whole hell of a lot this week. I was down in Alabama for a part of the week. Not as quick for south as Michelle. I stayed a little bit north of there. I was up around Tuscaloosa, and then Birmingham, and then out of there. But this week was it's been pretty quiet. I mean, everything going on in vaping with I said we got to get this call to action taken care of. I mean, that is huge. That's I saw that come through Monday or Tuesday this week. Yeah, right, Michelle? BD, what's going on, Fidalgo? Yeah, exactly. They want to slip this through and into the budget, and it just can't happen. See if I can. Let me see if I can find the link to it again. Well, let's see. Where is that? I had it. Pull it back up here. I'm going to read some of it to you right from CASAA.org. Let me see. It should come up pretty quickly. Calls to action. No, I just saw it. Where did I? No, where the hell did it go? I will find this link here in 2 seconds. I'm telling you. I know it was right here. I swear to Chris, it was right here. Okay, here we go. Yeah, calls to action. It was right here in front of me. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, tell your representatives to reject Senate Bill 1253 that they're trying to slip through there. Says the bill would prohibit the U.S. Postal Service from accepting packages of vapor products for delivery and would add vaping products to the Prevent All Cigarette Trafficking Act. So yeah, they'll call us cigarette traffickers for shipping vaping products. PACT Act requires online retailers to collect state and local taxes, of course, because it's about the money. It's always been about the fucking money. Before shipping orders, register with the federal government and provide detailed information on a monthly basis to the tax department of each state it ships to, including the names and addresses of each customer. Yeah, we do not need this. This is bullshit. While it is not an all-out ban on online sales, most small vapor businesses do not have the infrastructure or ability to comply with these rigorous requirements. Penalties for not complying with the PACT Act include up to 3 years in prison. So this will shut down some small vaping companies. Absolutely, it will. And for the few who actually can comply to this, it'll raise the cost of purchasing vapor products for people who depend on being able to have safer alternatives delivered to their door by requiring signature on delivery. What happens to online purchases? Banning USPS from shipping vapor products will force companies to use private carriers like FedEx and UPS. In addition to these carriers being more expensive than the post office, they do not deliver mail to all Americans. Private carriers routinely outsource deliveries to rural areas or neighborhoods they deem dangerous to USPS in order to cut costs. Removing USPS as an option means that some people will have no way of purchasing vapor products. For everyone else, it means they'll pay higher prices and be forced to break social distancing rules because a signature will be required on delivery. Additionally, private carriers could eventually cave to political pressures and also ban the shipment of vapor products. It goes on to say about, why can't we just buy this stuff in stores? Well, we all know there's not a store on every corner. You can buy your cigarettes on every corner, but you're not going to get the vaping products you want on every corner. And you have people that live in rural areas that just can't get them. And plus PMT enforcement, select products, the selection of products that are deemed legal will be what would you call it? If you're not going to be able, if you don't get approved eventually through the FDA, you're not going to be on the market anyway. Supporters of this bill argue that preventing the shipment of vapor products will prevent teens from getting their hands on it and reduce youth usage. What they don't tell you is less than 6% of youth report buying vapor products online. And CDC's National Youth Tobacco Survey, most people report getting vapor products from other age restricted products from friends, family, and informal sources. You know what we're talking about. An older friend or relative or somebody goes ahead and gets it for them. One of them deals, Go on my mouse. If I want my mouse click. There we go. How about, let's see. Oh, there we go. Now my mic's working again. All kinds of fucking problems here. I think my USB is starting to go out. see what's going on here. My mouse. If I want my mouse work. It's having all kinds of issues. There we go. Now I got the mouse to work. All right, now we're back up and running. Here we go. Let's see. While I was reading all that, who all popped in? Anybody new in the chat? Nope. Yeah, Max just messaged. He said he'll probably pop in for a little bit. That's cool. I said we probably won't go too long tonight. It looks like it's probably be a little bit slow. Yeah, definitely, Michelle. Yeah, we're gonna have we're in the fight of our lives in so many different ways, and right now vaping is one that we need to be most concerned about because that's the one that we can control the most. Besides what's going on in Washington with everything going on with that, in Texas and everything else, as far as the presidential race. But we're not going to get into that. But right now, we need to focus on the things we can control, which is answering this call to action, filling out the surveys, you know, calling all your legislators and make sure that that part of the that vaping doesn't get thrown into the PACT Act because if it does, then we're fucked. Bottom line. What's going on, Max?
What's up?
Not much, brother. It's a quiet Saturday night.
Yeah, it's there like a bunch of shows today.
Yeah. It was. Figure Fresh had a good show earlier today, and then you had Vaping Communities premiere over on Tam's channel. They had I watched some of it off and on. I was getting ready for a stream and doing some other stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
they had some good. It was pretty lively over there. They had some good numbers.
Yeah, I popped on for a bit. I was cleaning down here, so I was had something on the background.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Yeah, exactly. That's what well, I was started catching up more on one of my Netflix shows, and I was I was multitasking. I was watching them plus watching Netflix, and got the house is all ready for the holidays now.
I fucking still haven't gotten a tree, and at this point, I don't think I'm gonna
Dude,
because I'm not looking forward to lifting it.
no, well, besides that, I mean, I'm not sure what it's like up there, but down here, even last week, it was hard finding a decent tree.
I don't.
Anything with any kind of size to it.
I'm not that picky with that because I kind of like the Charlie Brown style tree.
Oh, me, it's not me. It's the boss. She wants.
Yeah,
I mean, we literally had to cut a little bit off the top to be able to
yeah.
fit it in
Did
in
you?
the room.
That the only tree you have?
No, this is one of the fake ones.
Fake tree?
There's about a dozen of these in this house.
Yeah,
I
I'm
let
thinking about getting a fake
I
one.
just let her go all out this year. For as miserable as this year has been with everything, she started right after Halloween. I'm just like normally I bitch about that, but I'm like, you know what, fucking have at it, enjoy it.
Did the same
Ingvar, what's
thing.
going on? Yeah, it has been a long time.
I usually don't like the Christmas decorations before Thanksgiving's over,
Mm-hmm.
but because like there's nothing happening, I was like, fuck this. I'm like, what are we doing?
Yeah,
They're having Thanksgiving with the two of us. I'm like, what's the point?
yeah.
Let's get this
We
show
didn't have
going.
anybody over this year because there was a COVID threat over at my daughter's house that turned out when it was all said and done it was a false positive, so it ruined their Thanksgiving.
I've
We put a box of food on the front porch and watched them pull up in masks and take the shit and leave. Wave at them through the door. Say bye.
I know when Thanksgiving hit, I knew like right before that, I knew four people who got tested positive.
Well, I heard
So
today. Well, no, I mean, sorry. I heard the other day that I have a coworker that tested positive. I don't know who it was, but I just another coworker told me about it, and it's not someone obviously if it was someone I came in contact with, they would the company
yeah,
would tell me about it. But the dude,
right.
I guess, wasn't feeling well and went and got tested and tested positive. What's going on, Ross?
It's
So
wild.
it sucks. I mean, it's
Everybody fucking knew this was gonna happen again too.
and the thing is, and they want to sit there, they want to say, oh well, we need to lock down, we need to do this, and we need to do that. if you look at what's been going on in other countries that did hard lockdowns, they're in no better
Yeah.
shape than we are.
Yeah, I mean, the only places that were doing good were like people who basically closed their borders. Like, didn't Japan do really well?
Yeah, I mean, well, we had our borders closed too, but I
Yeah,
think,
but I mean, it's different too in the way that like I think the problem is like us as a fucking society. Like
oh
fucking
yeah,
people, the people in other countries, like they're like, okay, well, don't take all the toilet paper. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. In the U.S., it's like, I'm gonna beat this old lady up for a fucking 12 pack of
let's go back to Charmin. Yeah,
Downy, yeah, Charmin, whatever. It was like, I remember when I made a joke too on the podcast. I was like, "Oh, I'll be fine. I'll just get a bidet." The next day, like bidets were sold out.
sold out. Yeah, Michelle got a bidet,
I mean, I should have fucking actually taken that joke like seriously,
and went
but
got one. Yeah, yeah, Mallory. Yeah, I think most countries are still closed to Americans. They won't let us over.
yeah, I
Couple
mean,
of my wife's clients, they work overseas and they've been here since you know, since everything started. They came home and they haven't been able to go back.
remember when Nashef was stuck in
Yes,
Florida for
what for two
for like
months?
2 months, I think,
Yeah,
maybe more. That seems like so long ago. It was not that long ago. It's like
what was this?
8 months ago.
Yeah, well, it was a good while ago.
He decided to take his vacation while this shit was like beginning.
Yeah.
And I think he talked about it before too. His last vacation was during an H1N1.
Oh, he don't. He just needs to stay to fucking his own country.
Dude, yeah. That's what I'm saying. We got really close these borders
Yeah.
to Argentina.
Yeah. Don't let them fake Mexicans up here.
I mean, they're more German than anything.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And
I mean,
you get down that southern part, it gets fucking cold. It's like down toward Antarctica and shit.
in Argentina,
Yeah,
it looks like a whole nother fucking. It looks like Game of Thrones.
that's it.
It does, yeah. It looks like fucking crazy.
I
It looks
believe
like
it.
a fucking winter wonderland and shit. It's fucking ridiculous.
Well, right now they're getting ready to go into summer, so it's probably nice there.
Yeah, it's warm there. It fucking sucks. Like all summer long, I gotta look at him, this dumb face in like a hoodie, and then roles get reversed. It's hot as fuck, and he's gonna look at me basically wearing it in like a
Fucking parka down there, right?
yeah, parka. I couldn't think of the word parka.
It was
I'm
warm as shit
Polish. I
here
could pull it
today.
off. Not here. It's 57 degrees down in my office.
Oh, well, you just need to put a little electric space heater down there.
I have one. It doesn't do shit.
No.
It's so cold. I know in the next like 2 months, like I'll be able to see my breath down here.
I believe it.
It
I
gets
totally
too
believe
cold.
it. Yeah, you have to take your VG upstairs and warm it up.
Yeah, I have to change my ratio of what I do. During the summer, I do 80/20. During the winter, I choose like 60/40
Yeah, I was gonna say
for my
probably
base.
you're gonna have to go thin. James
Hmm.
Rivera, what's going on, James? Dave Flowers, welcome back.
I just like throw shit in front of the space heater if it's too hard to work with.
And
So,
try to get some, try to warm it up a little bit, try to thin it out.
yeah, yeah. It's the worst thing when I have to make like small, like 10 or 15 mils and I can't like mix them.
Yeah,
So then,
pain in
because
the
they're not
ass.
thin enough. For some reason, I like a harsher vape in the winter anyway. So like 60/40 is not bad. I don't know
Yeah,
why. I just kind of enjoy that.
because I'm a shitty wicker. You know, I can't wick worth of shit with my big tank. I'll mix specifically for this tank, and I'll mix 60/40 just because I can't wick that well. I always wick too
Yeah,
heavy.
I don't know how to wick those fucking things.
It's
The,
thin. I mean, you got to really thin it out, and then thin it out some
yeah.
more where there's hardly any cotton there, and then hope you didn't thin it out too much, and then lose 16 mils of juice all over your mod. But this one's weird. I mean, I can't make the only time I can make this one leak is if I leave the juice flow control open and then
Mm.
try to fill it. It just pours out.
Yeah, because when you close the top, the vacuum just basically
Mm-hmm.
pushes it down.
Yep, exactly.
I have never ever had a problem with the gear. The gear is the only tank I've ever liked, and I don't know if I just get lucky every time or that thing's easy to wick,
You know,
but
I
I've
put the mesh deck
never
in
had luck.
here, and it'll piss out everywhere.
Yeah, I don't. I
It
can't do those things.
I hate the. I mean, I hate that mesh deck in there. I mean, I don't have a problem with mesh decks in general, but in this it
Mm.
sucks. It's just not a good. Just for me, it just doesn't work well. I'm sure someone in chat or someone, will leave a comment later. Oh, you know what the fuck you're doing? And, the mesh is awesome. I work with a guy. He has like 5 top sides and 5 profile 1.5s and all. He just loves that mesh.
I don't. I've never tried it. I'm so stubborn. I'm so stuck in my ways. Like I've had the same mod since this came out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it used to be black, and it's just like,
Yeah. Yeah,
and
mine.
I use a Hadley.
Yeah, I thought I had the Hadley on here, and I looked at it. I pulled the top cap off. Oh wait, this is the Citadel. The
Yeah.
Hadley must be down in my bag. I thought I had the Hadley sitting on here, but
Somebody asked me the other day, like, why mine was this color or whatever. I'm like, it's literally the paint came off.
mm-hmm.
It's not a special. It's not a colorway that they do. It's just all the paint came off.
Yeah. Mine came without the paint there, but you can even still see where the finish is coming off.
Yeah, that like clear coat that they put on it.
Yeah, I guess basically clear off off the aluminum.
I kind of like the way it looks now though, because it's like, I mean, some of the paint is still on there, but some of it's not. And every once in a while, I just keep chipping it off because it comes off so easy.
Yeah, well,
But
I mean, there's nothing. 10 profiles and 8 barrages. I still need to get the barrage.
dude, I gotta get a squonker.
Fresh loves that one.
I gotta get a squonker just to try it. I've never tried one.
Get a topside. There's topside light. You
Yeah.
can get them cheap and or cheaper, and they're easy to
Yeah.
work with. I mean, the new Pulse 2 is nice too because you don't have to take the bottle out to fill it.
Yeah, there's the Aegis one, but I just think that thing's
Now,
fucking ugly.
now you don't want to get the Aegis one because it's a single. Was it single 18650?
It's not a
No,
21
I think
700.
it's just a single 18650. And
Well,
so
I gotta have to get a new charger anyway if I use 2700s.
yours, you have the old
I
one.
have the Luck V4.
Yeah,
I
you
bought
can't.
that thing 6 years ago.
Yeah, yeah. Mine works great until I broke the screen on it.
Yeah, it's just like, but like,
It still
how
works. I
often
just
can
can't
those go
read it.
bad? Yeah,
Oh, I've gone through. I've fucking had plugs melt and shit on them.
really? I
Yeah.
must have gotten like a good one, like or like just a one that's not gonna fucking die.
Yeah, I love the night core ones are my favorite. Those things are built solid. I mean, they look like you could fucking throw them down a flight of concrete steps and not break them.
They
Addy
always sell out of
Tony.
those. The 21 700s always sell out of those ones. Can never
I
find one in stock.
Well, the night cores will take anything, especially the newer ones.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, yeah, you.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, the night core ones will take anything. I mean, the one I have now, I could fit 4 21 700s in there and no problem on a 4-bed
Hmm.
charger.
Hmm.
And do a half an amp, and so takes a while for a charge, but you don't want to speed charge it anyway. I'm saying you're just going to burn the batteries out quicker.
I just do 0.5
Mhm.
voltage for everything.
Yeah.
I used to charge everything at 2 volts.
Yeah,
I
I
was like,
did.
this is stupid.
Especially your 18650s, you definitely don't want to do that because you will just you'll fry them.
Yeah. It's like, what's the point anyway if you buy more batteries? Like I started buying those 25Rs, I think they are, from Samsung. They're
Yep.
fucking cheap as shit. They work great for me because I was using the VTC 5As, but I never I vape everything at 0.5 ohms, like on the dot.
Yeah.
Because I use the same build and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So with the 25R, I'm fine. I have plenty of fucking battery life.
Yeah.
And I mean, I like the way a 0.5 hits on the fucking Hadley.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's like I use I have brownies I use in here, the LG2s.
Oh, those are
And
great.
they're great batteries. I mean, they're
The problem is when everybody started rewrapping them.
Yeah,
Because remember when that like after like 2015, that was like the battery. Everybody
yeah.
bought those,
Everybody
and then
had. Everybody used brownies. Yep.
doo doo browns.
Yeah, and then you couldn't find them for years, and they
Nope.
popped up for a little bit. And I grabbed a couple of, I think from IMR. I grabbed a couple of sets
Yeah.
of them,
Well, they're
and
dirt cheap,
oh yeah, and well now
and they're fucking
even
great.
the Sony VTC 5As are cheap now. You can get them for like $5-6 a piece.
Yeah, they used to be like $7 a piece,
Yeah, every if not
and
more. Yeah,
the VTC 5As are by far my favorite battery, but I don't really optimize like
yeah.
the amp limit.
I prefer them in like my older tube mechs.
Yeah, that's what they're best for.
Yeah, because they don't have a high milliamp hour, high mile on them, but they have the high amp rating.
Aren't they like actually rated lower than what they're supposed to be? I might be wrong about that, but I think those ones were actually tested. I think Battery Mooch did a thing, and they were actually like better than what they said they were.
I think so too. Yeah, not by a lot, but at least
Right.
they're good. Dave Flowers asking what wire size and how many wraps.
24 gauge Canthal spaced. Like I do 6 reps. I just crank out like 25 of them in like a half an hour or whatever it takes me, and then I just pop them in. It takes me 2 seconds to just rebuild.
Yeah,
Sometimes I don't even rewick. I just fucking throw a new build on it
yeah,
because
I
it's
mean,
easy.
yeah, exactly.
That's my by far my favorite flavor build. It's got the best heat. I'm stubborn. I don't. Nobody can tell me anything different. I don't care about fancy coils. I've had the same roll 100 foot of 24 gauge Canthal for forever, and I go through it.
Oh yeah,
It might be more. No, I think I've gone through a couple 100 feet of it, but
yeah, probably.
and there that's pretty much all I use. I might go down to uh 26 gauge in like a K-Fon, or when I use that what's that fucking mouth to lung RDA Berserker. I
Berserker,
throw
yeah,
26, but that's just for
yeah. I think in Cantal I only have 26 gauge.
like it's kind of the only thing that most people would use it for is mouth to lung.
Yeah, I got it. My original Coil Master kit came with a little spool of 26 gauge Cantal,
Mm-hmm. What do
and
people normally
I
use? It's
remember
not
it
Canthal,
was like 10 wraps. It was like a point 0.5 dual coil.
right? And it was contact, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like yeah, because I used to throw something similar, but I used to do 22 gauge in the recoil, and I like that, but it was just it stayed way too hot, and then I was like, I don't really care about 22 gauge anymore, so I went to 24 gauge, and now I just do space. Basically, I think what I do is like I think Michelle Doldime,
mm-hmm.
she was talking to like mine's the same build as hers, but she just uses a dual coil.
Yeah,
So
I believe it.
with a dual coil, it doesn't matter what it is. I like it to be around 0.3, and that is usually fine for me.
Yeah, and with Cantal you'll get there.
Yeah, I like it. I think it cools down quick, and I just like it. I think it's consistent. It's a reliable build.
Yeah,
That's all that it is. It's nothing special, but I like it. I've never tried flat wire. 7 years single and
and
flat
flat wire,
wire.
single
Or
coil flat
seven
wire.
years.
I was gonna say once your dating history have to do with coils there,
That's what I was gonna
Robert. But
say.
but yeah, we know.
Seven years in single, flat wire.
Well, maybe if you talk to her about something besides flat wire, maybe you won't be single.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Maybe bring up like nichrome one day on a blind date,
Yeah.
or get real crazy and get a wait. What is flat wire? Some people talk about flat wire and they're talking about a fused Clapton, and then other times they actually mean flat wire.
Yeah, I
You
know.
know what I'm talking
Yeah, I
about?
know what you're talking about. Yeah, some people say a flat build and they're using like an alien or fused Clapton.
Yeah. I don't know why people say that.
I don't know.
It confuses me.
Yeah, because flat wire is more like ribbon wire.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
That's more of what I would think
and
it
then
is. I think
I think Addie was talking about one of Trisha's shows one time, using square wire. Yeah,
I didn't know that was a thing.
I don't know if you get it everywhere or not. I just I've never used it, but I
I
remember
don't
him
ever
talking
heard of
about
it.
Squarewire before. Was there him? Or it might have been Ian Thomas, or maybe Ian sent something to Addy, where they were both talking about.
Is it yeah, is it like a strand? Is it, or is it like actual like wire? That's just not round wire, it's
Yeah,
square wire. That
it's
sounds
the way
weird.
the way the wire is machined. I guess it's a square.
That sounds so weird because when you would wrap it, wouldn't it? That would just bother me, like because it would probably go different ways even on the spool.
Yeah, you think it would twist up like
Yeah,
kinked and twisted and stuff.
square wire is out there. I gotta see this. I gotta see what this looks like.
Yeah, B-Dog say it's fun to build with. Everybody put 20 gauge hammered flat wire. Okay.
Square
Yeah. Okay.
Kanthal.
Yeah. Okay. I knew Ian had something to do with it. Yeah, it comes in a spool.
Oh, it's yeah, it's kind of thick though. Oh no, it's 26 gauge.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
What side are you on? Lightning Vapes or Wire Optim? Is
Google.
it? Oh, Googled it. Oh, okay.
Just on
Just
Google.
Googled it.
I'm on this new Google site. Uh, yeah, it looks wild. I never seen this before.
You're on the Google thingy.
Yeah, I'm on the Googles.
I was like, my computer didn't update. Now I got this. I saw this new icon on the bottom. There's another. I guess like a virtual meeting type thing. Either that or my daughter was on here. It's called Meet Now.
The fuck is that?
It's kind of like Zoom and all that, I guess. But I didn't fuck with it yet. But I just saw it come up on there. I'm like, I guess it must came in the last Microsoft update or something.
I like fucking I don't know what the inconsistency, like Zoom is great for like what we do.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's why everybody uses it. But I like the quality is so great from Discord, but the
It
audio
is.
is dog shit.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
the audio is terrible. I don't
I've never used Discord video on my computer. I've always done it on my phone. And so the
it's pretty
audio, I really
good.
don't pick up any irregularities in the audio because I'm on my phone.
It's like scratchy. Like it I don't know what it is. I think there's some kind of problem with it, but like I don't like that they don't have the speaker view on that. Like that's the reason why we use Zoom so much is
Mm-hmm.
because we do the speaker view and it
Yeah.
changes it automatically. I've seen some people do like really creative shows where they do use Discord and they can like put the two and do cool things with it, but give me speaker view and fix your audio and I'll fucking use it.
Yeah. I've seen where some people they were able to separate all the blocks too, and I don't know how they do that. I don't know if
Yeah,
maybe they're using something else. They're not using Zoom.
they're using Discord. You can do that on Discord.
Oh, okay. That's what they're
You
using.
can yeah, if you pop it out, you can like do different things with the blocks. Like you can put certain people like on a session view and the other people are on the side.
Oh,
Or
okay.
at least it was like that. I don't know if they changed it, but the other thing is like when you try to do it for like a YouTube show, it just shows too much information where it just looks distracting.
Okay.
Zoom, yeah, with Zoom is fine because you just have that little bottom bar that
Mm-hmm.
pops up, and you can just cover that up easily.
You can actually remove that in the settings too now.
You can?
Yeah, where it has like your handle. Yeah, you talking about that
Oh,
little bottom
that.
bar, or you saw the,
No,
or you talk about the.
the share screen and all that
Oh
crap
yeah,
on the
yeah, yeah.
bottom.
When you
I
share.
want to be able to get rid of that. It's so annoying. Just because I want the full scale of it,
Yeah.
and you just can't do it. Oh man, what are you talking about today? Just flat wire, square wire, Zoom.
Well, I wanted to talk, about the call to action and everything that CASAA has going on. I mean, it's something up there
I
in New
got an
York.
email.
Yeah, it takes a couple minutes. Doesn't take much to do the survey, and as far as the call to action, they have it set up where you can actually basically like record a call to and they'll send it to your representative.
Yeah, I Well, I'm in New York, so it's like fucking nothing ever gonna goddamn change with this.
Yeah, but still, it's a federal thing now. Just when they're talking about
No,
call.
I mean, everybody
Um,
should definitely do it, but I just know that they're gonna fucking get weird with fucking New York anyway.
yeah,
They still haven't stopped talking about it.
no.
Like the fucking is so slimy of Cuomo during the budget bill to just fucking slide that shit in.
And do it in the middle of COVID when no one was there to vote.
Yeah, and they're like, well, nobody. And the funny thing was, before that, he was saying that you can't shut down the government because even though it's COVID, you can't shut down the government. But then he says, well, it's unsafe for people to basically come out and say, like, basically protest or uh, do anything about this budget bill, and they just slid it right in there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, okay, so this you can't shut down the government, but you can't let anybody say anything about it.
Yeah,
So
it's so bullshit.
that's how you get shit done. That's how you're gonna fucking get shit done. That's pretty slimy there, Cuomo.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah. Now, what him and the mayor of New York City decide, yeah, we're gonna shut down your business again. You know, fuck you. No more indoor dining again. And
Oh yeah, my fucking because I still talk to a lot of my fucking chef friends and everything.
yeah,
They're
oh,
completely fucked.
oh, there's gotta be starving.
They're fucked, dude. I know my buddy got promoted to be an executive chef like right before COVID, and now like he's like, this was my opportunity, and now like he's fucked.
Yeah,
Like
you can't
this,
do shit with it.
yeah, you can't do anything about it. It's just like you worked so hard for so long, and then you actually get the opportunity, and it's just kind of taken away from you.
Yeah,
I
flipping
mean, I think
Clemens. What's up, Larry?
they're gonna totally fucking shut down. I mean, what is it? They already have uh indoor dining is shut down now.
In New York, yeah.
Who the fuck is gonna eat outside?
In New York when it's fucking 20 degrees out.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter if you're outside and it's still fucking freezing. So it's
Yeah, I don't know if they can have, but then you want to just have indoor dining. You have like the tents with the heaters and everything, but you still fucking need.
it's the same thing.
You might as well just
I
be
mean,
indoors then.
right? Because if you're gonna do that outside and the virus is gonna fucking what are we fucking? We're gonna pretend we're fucking scientists, I guess, for a second. So I mean, you're gonna be outside, and it's supposed to not die when it's cold. So
Yeah,
you're just gonna have the same breeding ground outside.
yeah.
I'm not a fucking doctor. I'm not a fucking scientist, but
No,
whatever. I think it's ridiculous that people fucking. It's like this loophole, but it's not really. It's still not safe. It's just like, well, it's just them being able to say, "Oh, but we didn't shut you guys down. We gave you guys an option." It's like that's not a fucking option.
and it's like here they just started. Yeah, just started this past Friday, yesterday. 10 p.m. curfew till 5 a.m.
Yeah, yeah.
But
I
now
think we.
there's like the one place down the road here, they do the Christmas lights, and you stay in your car. So they're like, well, fuck you. We're gonna stay. We're open till 11. They get when you get in line, you're in line for like 5 hours because they get so many people. I
Yeah,
mean, it's really cool. I mean, I did it years ago. My daughter's actually been there like 3 or 4 times already this year. You know, her boyfriend went out, went on a date there, and they ride through it and everything. And but they're like, yeah, we're just gonna stay open till 11. People are crushing them over it. You know, on Facebook. Oh, you gotta, you don't care about people. It's like people are staying in their cars.
yeah. It's a car.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you gonna fucking do?
And what are they gonna do? Get pulled over on the way home? It's like no,
Right.
it's not. It's fucking stupid.
Well, that's the thing too. I'm thinking like because we do snow removal
Yeah.
and
You're an
every
if you're an essential worker though, you're just like me. I'm an essential worker, but now they're also
right,
saying with this vaccine that they may force essential workers to get it, and they're saying that if you have a commercial license and you refuse
right.
to take the vaccine, they can pull your license. I'm like, yeah, okay. I said, fine. I'll just sit home and collect welfare then. I'll go live in a van down by the river.
They
Don't.
were.
It's fucking stupid.
I mean, they'll find any way for it. It takes the blame off of them. It basically puts it like, this is why you can't get your benefits now because this was your option. It's like, see, I don't know about this fucking. I don't know. I
But
don't know about this fucking vaccine yet until there's fucking
no,
shit on
well,
it.
here's the
But
thing, and they have a no liability on the pharmaceutical companies.
yeah,
So you get sick and die, your family can't do shit. You know,
Yeah.
because the vaccine fucking killed them.
I mean, I would take I would take the vaccine, but I want to know more about it. Especially they're talking about how this vaccine wasn't going to be developed for at least 2 years. They were saying that in the beginning, and then they were saying, "Oh, we're going to get it in
And now,
6 months. We're going to get it." It's like,
now Monday it's getting released.
yeah. So it's like that's why I'm skeptical, but I'm fucking skeptical about everything.
Yeah.
So it's like, for me, I'm like, okay, now we're supposed to believe that it's a fully fledged fucking vaccine. Hope it is, but
Well,
I want to know.
I mean, it's all about money. It always is, and
Yeah.
exactly Gardasil. Yeah, exactly. Gardasil was one they tried to, force down everyone, into everybody's bodies, and people were getting sick and dying from it and everything else.
Mm.
That was one for women. It was,
I mean, this is
I
like
think Gardasil. Michelle, if I'm not mistaken, that was the HPV vaccine, wasn't it?
they're saying that
Yeah,
in the what why am I having a tough time understanding this? Lockdown here worked in
yeah. Victoria in Australia, zero COVID cases, but cost the state millions and lost thousands of jobs. Yep, there you go.
yeah, well, of course it's got it. You can't shut the fucking thing down and expect it to fucking just power on. I mean, that's the whole thing. New York and California are broke as fuck right now.
Oh yeah.
I mean, every fucking state is, but I mean that those states were with but New York has always been fucking broke.
Yeah, well, it's
That's why you have
mismanaged.
such high taxes. Yeah. It's just it's a fucking nightmare. The whole thing's a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, it's
I would
one giant shit show.
and the fucking vaccine ain't gonna work unless everybody fucking takes it. You're still gonna have people who are gonna refuse to take it, and then you're gonna fucking. But I mean, I think that there should be actual like testing and stuff
Yeah,
because a
I
lot
mean,
of people will be skeptical.
and here's the thing: they're so quick to rush out this vaccine, but you still don't have effective cancer treatments after all these years. Come on,
Yeah, I mean, who
come on.
developed this vaccine?
It's Pfizer.
Yeah, but wasn't who
Well,
was
Pfizer's
like?
the one here that's doing it. I think in other countries might be some other ones that are getting tested or what have you. But
Well, I remember in the beginning they were saying like Canada was really like ahead, and then it was like
yeah, but I think it's again.
Germany.
I think it's Pfizer that's for Germany and Canada too.
Mm, okay, so maybe
Yeah, exactly,
that's
Michelle.
what it was.
Yeah, they screen they lie to the public about vaping, but then we expect them to, be trusted with a vaccine.
Well, yeah, that's my biggest thing is like, there's so much misinformation and how can you trust it?
BioNTech out of Germany. Yeah, they made it with Pfizer. Yes, exactly.
Okay, so what I heard, because I remember in the beginning, I mean, they were talking about how Germany was like,
Ahead of the
didn't Trump
game.
want to buy it from Germany or he wanted them to give it to him or something? Like that's what they were
Something, yeah.
originally talking about.
Yeah,
Viruses
viruses
mutate,
mutate.
yeah.
Exactly. So just like with the the flu vaccine every year.
That's what I'm thinking. That I've been saying this too. I think that no matter what happens, we're gonna have this every fucking year. But that might be just too like tinfoil hat, but it's a fucking it's a virus. So if you can't get rid of the fucking flu,
No.
we've never been able to we just get different vaccines for the flu.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have the flu and we're gonna have fucking COVID.
Yeah. Now I'm not.
And if it keeps mutating and it's that fucking bad, then I mean
I mean,
you could catch it again.
it's unfortunate. It's terrible. There's a ton of people that have died from COVID, and it's sad. I know, like Fidalgo was in chat earlier, and he probably left because we started talking about because I know he lost a family member to COVID,
Mm.
and but still, I mean, if you look at the numbers overall, the flu has still killed more people
Yeah, I mean,
per year than COVID has. So it's the number this numbers still haven't they still don't add up.
yeah. I mean, I know that the way that COVID sounds, it sounds like complete agony. I mean, I would not want to fucking
No,
have that.
no,
But it's not like that for everybody. But still, it
No,
sucks.
you have people that
Who
are
the fuck wants that?
asymptomatic that test positive, and then there's still, even after all this time, there's still false positives out there. I know people that
Yeah.
tested positive, went in quarantine. 7 days they got retested negative. Another 7 days they get tested for the antibodies to show whether they ever had it or not, and comes back negative.
Yeah, I don't get that.
So it's like that means their first positive test was a false positive.
Right. Or the antibodies test. It's like anytime you do this kind of fucking mass testing too, I imagine there's a lot of mistakes that happen, you know? Which I guess like
Well,
a
everything's
false positive is
everything's so rushed and everything's getting pushed out. And which,
yeah.
yeah, it was an emergency. It needed to be done, but still, I mean, you can't expect it to be fucking perfect. Yeah, Deb, I'm right
Yeah,
there
no.
with you. I took Shantix twice too. The first time I actually enjoyed it. Second time, yeah, I was a rotten motherfucker, and I didn't want to kill myself, but I wanted to kill everybody else. If someone looked at me sideways, I wanted to stab them in the throat.
What the fuck what is it? It's just like a surge of fucking nicotine.
No, it's supposed to make it where you're on Shantix and you try to smoke. Well, no, actually, not. It's not even that. It's hard to explain.
It's
But
like a
it's
blocker.
sort of, yeah. But you're on it and you're on this one dose, and then you pick your quit date. Like you could be on for like 2 weeks and still smoke. And then you pick your quit date, and then you don't smoke after that. And the Shantix is supposed to like take over and help, with your cravings and stuff, but it doesn't fucking work.
Yeah, that doesn't sound. It sounds like fucking like Suboxone. You know?
I think Suboxone's more effective.
Yeah. I mean, what? We just need the Neuralink.
They just need to fucking leave vaping alone and be perfect. Canadian Vapor, what's
Yeah.
going on?
Well, they jumped all over fucking snooze, didn't they?
Oh yeah.
What what was the deal with that? What they fucking they?
I mean,
It's like
because I mean, I don't know much about snooze. I know you can actually
me
buy it
neither.
here now. They made it legal, and like
Oh,
when I pump gas, I get the advertisement comes up on the little screen when I'm pumping my gas for the one that RJ Reynolds has, and it comes in
yeah,
like
but
four. It's like different nicotine strengths. It's not a lot of nicotine though. It's only like 4 milligram, and having different flavors.
didn't they get rid of it though for a while,
Well,
or
it
did they get rid of the snooze one and then
well,
they came out with their own?
well the nicotine pouches. Frisching's saying, yeah, that's basically the snooze, I believe. And like here, it's in like a pouch, kind of like the old like Skull Bandit type things.
Yeah.
But I guess over in Sweden where it was developed,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think there it might have been like loose. I don't know.
I think they had two things. They had the pouches,
Yeah,
but then they had something else too. I think,
yeah,
like
almost
where
like
you could actually regulate it.
yeah. It was maybe it looked like, yeah. There's no tobacco in them exactly, but it's like
Yeah.
something. It's like something like another kind of material that carries the nicotine, and you can use it, I think like loose, like pinch it like you would like smokeless tobacco. Maybe you put it in or something. But I think that's what a lot of them did overseas, over in Sweden when it first came out. Like
I
over
kind of
there,
wish I tried it.
it's like super popular over there.
Yeah, it doesn't sound bad at all. I mean, I would have. I kind of wish I tried it, but
And
I
the
didn't
thing,
mean to know
and their
anything.
marketing is like, yeah, no smoke, no batteries, no charging cables, no, just this little
Yeah.
pouch, and it's like, well, we like our batteries, we like our charging cables. Go fuck yourself.
I don't want to stick that hacky sack in my mouth.
Yeah, right. Like I tried one time. Friction work talked about works well for on air. You're on an airplane.
Yeah.
I had a flight from here to Vegas. It was like a 5 hour flight or whatever it was, and I bought the gum. This is back when I was still smoking. It was 2013,
Yeah.
and oh my god, it was fucking horrible. And I was trying to chew it like regular gum because I'd never used it before. And oh my god, my mouth was like on fire.
I had a I had a friend who he worked with us, but he had put it in his notice and the new job. He was a heavy smoker. I mean, like 2-3 packs a day
Oh yeah.
easily, and he would just he would fucking go through cigarettes like crazy. He was like, this new job. He goes, I can't smoke, so I have to quit. He was like, so I'm trying the gum. He goes, I can't vape. I can't do anything. I'm like, they're gonna test me for nicotine. He goes, so I'm gonna do the gum and then I'm gonna try and quit. I said, all right. He was popping a stick of gum every 5 minutes. I'm
Oh,
like, dude. He goes, it tastes fucking terrible.
yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, it like literally burned like the inside of my mouth. I was like, oh, that sucks.
yeah, I can't imagine that's good. I mean,
Then you
I
get out
know.
then you get out to Vegas and it's like you can't smoke. Back even in 2013, you couldn't smoke anywhere in Vegas. On the
Really?
casinos, and you can't smoke. Like there were certain spots on the casino floor you could still smoke, but none of the bars or anything. Maybe like the strip clubs or something, but we didn't even go in any of them when we were there because just where we were. It's like
Yeah.
we were there for a work thing that was basically it was like a reward for a bunch of us for kicking ass, and they sent us out there, and we got to do like the Richard Petty driving experience, and man, I got we had an awards dinner the one night that was sponsored by one of the truck dealers, and afterwards we were at Treasure Island Casino, and Gillies is downstairs. We're in there, we're in there getting hammered, and vice president company comes in with a platinum card and hands it to the bartender and says, "Yeah, all these people here, they go on that card. They don't pay nothing." Yeah, we were.
Damn.
I literally needed security to get me back to my room. Fortunately, we were
Gee.
all in the same hotel. But that night, uh, Bill Engvall did a comedy show in that place that night. He comes down. He's playing guitar with the house band. Then Ron White comes in and gets on a mechanical bull.
Oh, I would love to meet
If you
Ron
go on my
White.
Facebook, you can actually still find the video that I found on my phone the next day. I don't remember any of it. Meeting Ron White and having and videotaping him, videoing him on my phone on the mechanical bull. I didn't remember none of it. And I looked at it the next day. I'm like, oh shit, that really did happen,
Is he not one of the coolest motherfuckers ever?
dude.
Ron White.
He's nuts.
he fucking he just like he has to be one of the coolest people ever. I mean, he drinks way too much, but he's a fucking awesome. He didn't get famous till like later on in life too,
Oh
didn't
yeah,
he?
like in his 40s.
Yeah, like late 40s. And then
Mm-hmm.
he fucking like lost it all, didn't he? His wife or something?
Probably.
Ex-wife took like all the money. I googled this. I'm pretty sure like his
Now,
wife
Get Her
took.
Done was Larry the Cable Guy. But Ron White did hang around with all them. It was the blue collar comedy guys. It was Ron White, Bill Engvall, um,
Jeff Foxworthy.
Jeff Foxworthy, and Larry the Cable Guy.
I don't know how to Google that, but yeah, Ron White. He was paying his wife $25,000 a month,
Jesus
and
Christ.
she wanted 81,000 a month. This was back in 2017. It says.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Ron White was always one with the scotch in his hands. A lot of times I would think it was
Yeah.
ginger ale, though. I don't think it was scotch
No,
all the time.
I don't think it was. Apparently, that motherfucker, because I listened to a podcast he was on, he was saying that he would get fucked up every fucking night and he would just be drinking. I mean, I think he really is drinking all the time. Like,
You figure
whenever it's
his tolerance is probably what, a fifth before he gets drunk.
probably, I don't think, I mean, because he never really looked like Slosh during his fucking shows.
No, he looked like he always had it together.
Yeah.
He's a functional drunk.
He's making fucking tequila and shit. I mean, I think he's doing quite a bit.
Oh yeah.
He's down in some bottles, I'm sure. If you have your own company,
Yeah.
I think you might have to figure some shit out. You don't need it anymore. You just get it fucking a box of it dropped off at your door. That's too much. That's too much. I think Larry the Cable Guy used to be a character. He used to call into a radio show.
Oh, is that where he came from? I know
I
he's from
think
like
he's.
out in like Oklahoma or something.
I thought he was from upstate New York.
I don't know. I think you can look it up. But I thought he was from like Oklahoma.
Could be. He is. He was born in Nebraska.
Oh, that's right, Nebraska. Yeah, I knew it was one of them states out there.
Okay. Really? I always thought it was upstate New York. Hmm.
I mean,
Maybe
we
fall
noticed some
into a
we
radio show.
noticed some rednecks in upstate New York, but I don't think they're that redneck.
There are.
Yeah, you get out by
Well,
like
they're like.
out to like Rochester out that way. One of them small towns. You get out by like Attica and shit like that. Yeah, you got it's fucking redneck
I
as
mean,
hell.
there's plenty out here,
Oh yeah, I mean,
but it depends on where the fuck you are.
yeah,
But
yeah, because you get some of them areas like the closer you get to the Finger Lakes, the higher the tax brackets get.
mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's. But like, it's weird because like I don't even think of them like they're not like the they're not like the witty engineering kind of rednecks. They're just kind of like trashy rednecks. you know, it's not like the clever, impressive stuff. Or like, oh, that's actually kind of neat, kind of pretty well thought out. And then I just see shit. I'm like, oh, you're a fucking mess.
Yeah, right.
like around here.
Yeah.
Actually, my neighbor, literally the next house over, uh, he has a I don't know what the fuck it is. It's some kind of metal storage container they made a redneck swimming pool out of.
Oh
And
Jesus.
I had to double take it when I first looked. And I was like, that's not what I think it is. And then I see fucking pool floats in it. I'm like, yeah, fucking is. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
You basically cut the roof off of like a
cargo
yeah,
cargo trailer or something.
yeah.
And they just turned it into a fucking I never really thought people did that. But then sure enough, I moved in right next door to one.
Well, Michelle, you're in Alabama. That doesn't surprise me a bit that someone made a houseboat from a trailer.
I mean,
That had to be something making that thing watertight though. Even with the
is it
pool, you know.
a houseboat? Well, it depends on what you're talking about. It's like the kind that like they're floating around on it, and like it's on like the barrels and everything.
You know, like a
It's
pontoon.
basically like a yeah, basically like a dock or something. Like I could see that working, but that's a little overboard. You just get lost out in the lake and it's over with. You ain't getting that fucking thing back.
Yeah, it'd be hard as fuck to steer that thing.
There's no steering that thing at that point.
Yeah, it's on the
We're gonna.
pontoon things. Yeah.
yeah. Okay. So I
Well,
could.
they have to
Yeah, I
put
could
some
see
kind of.
it.
There's got to be some kind of outboard. They probably figured out a way to mount to it.
It's probably just
That's
in
some
the.
redneck engineering there. Though. That's
They probably just have like a pulley system, and it's just in the middle of a creek. Like that's all that it is.
I'm thinking about mixing something. I want to do something like Capella's blueberry jam. I haven't used that yet.
Blueberry jam. I
Yeah,
think I bought that, but I don't know if I ever tried it.
yeah, that's what I was talking like actually digging in there and mixing it, talking about like jams and jellies and stuff. I mean, there's some better. I mean, there's a lot better ones out now that there used to be, but it seems like that Capella's blueberry jams turned into one that got pretty popular. I wonder how that would go at VSO blueberry.
I've never heard anybody really say anything about that cap blueberry jam. I like black currant to make things jammy, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
which black currant do a flavor or not
I like
flavor art? I mean,
flavor art. Yeah, I like flavor art. Flavora always seems like it's too muddy for me, but
yeah,
I also like what red sweet currant does, but it's not really jammy, I guess.
sweet
It
currant
kind of well, maybe
gives
a
like
little.
almost like a musty note.
Really? I don't get that.
I get
I
that.
think it's sharp.
Yeah, it is sharp. Yeah, that's what it is.
It depends on how high you use it, I guess. But sometimes I like it at like 3%.
Yeah, I used it pretty high. I did one. It was a it was like all currants, and they made like a milkshake or something out of it. Let me see if I can find it. I gave some
I'm working.
I gave some corny ass name like currently unavailable or some shit.
Are you talking about that guy's dating history again?
Yeah, yeah.
I think like what everybody says that apricot, make stuff jammy. The only thing I've ever really done is make stuff jammy. I heard that what's that raspberry jam that came out or some jam came out from SSA or
Let's see. I have currently unavailable. It's like a year old recipe. Oh, that one I used malted milk from TFA, uh, Mullenberry's milkshake, Flavor West vanilla bean ice cream, and sweet currant at 2%. I didn't really get real crazy with the currants on that. But then I did this other one, currently creamy. That one I went Flavor's black currant and Capella's sweet currant, and I used Flavor West yogurt, a little bit of Yes Sweet cheesecake, some TFA Bavarian cream, a little bit of sweetener. I'm trying to remember. I wonder if I never made it public. I wonder if I ever actually mixed it. Raspberry syrup. Yeah, the SSA raspberry syrup is fucking awesome.
it's supposed to be kind of jammy too, isn't
It
it?
is.
Yeah.
And they have a cranberry. It's fucking good too. Damn trap.
Why don't you calm down?
Yeah. Oh, everything got moved around because of the tree, and I'm like trapped in. One of these days, I'm finally gonna get that other room done and move everything into there.
There you go.
Yeah, cranberry jam.
Oh yeah, people are telling us we should have used that for the.
Yeah, but Chef didn't have the SSA flavors.
No, we made that recording before they came out.
Oh, that's right. Well,
They
no, I'm
were.
talking about the one the interactive mixing Thursday. I'm trying to think what that. No, that wouldn't work in that any of the jams. That was more. That
What
was more
did we?
cookie. That was a cookie.
Oh, the pumpkin.
Yeah, pumpkin. Yeah, yeah. Obviously, no jam. That. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the one
Mm.
you did before. Yeah, that was before SSA came out. Yeah,
Yeah, that.
this cranberry is. Yeah, I used this already once. And it's really nice.
I heard that one was good. There's raspberry jam. I don't think is Mallory still here. I think that was one she was saying that was floral.
What the raspberry jam from.
Vape train.
I get floral from that
Vape train.
big time.
Really? I
Yeah,
never got
vape
floral.
trains raspberries. I get fucking flowers.
I never got it from the
I even
jam.
tried going lower with it because I think it was Simon or it might have even been Pip. It was like, yeah, you're just using it way too high. So I cut it way back, and yeah, it still sucked for me. Now I
Weird.
can use TFA's raspberries. I can use the SSA raspberry jam. I can use any other raspberry, but that fucking vape train ones, no.
Yeah, that's the one thing that I wish I could like. I like TFA's regular raspberry, but it's just kind of always too candied, and there's nothing to add to it to
I
make
like
it
them
like
both.
back
I like
jammy.
the sweet raspberry too. I know you don't like the sweet
Ugh,
raspberry.
it's gross.
Yeah, Michelle, you'll
Some
like that
raspberry
compote
ketchup.
cherry. Both. I guess there's three cherries from SSA. I have the juicy cherries and the compote cherry, and you can actually make like they almost get kind of jammy.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Mallory
raspberry syrup from SSA kicks ass.
didn't since Mallory is here, didn't you say something about another cherry too recently? I want to say it was something she posted it recently. I don't remember.
They have a ripe
Something.
watermelon. I have the ripe banana. I picked that up. I haven't used it yet though. I'm gonna try to use that as a sub in that for like something else I'd use, or like only use like Mullenberry's soft banana or something. Take that out, put the right banana in, see how it works.
I'm so done with Mullenberry's fruit. I'm like so frustrated with them. I try to do like they're great on their own, but anytime I try to build off of them, they don't work. They just mute out.
50, the juicy cherry is really nice too. I layered them, the juicy with the what you call it, with the compote cherry, and I got a really nice bright, you know, sweet cherry. No
Like a
medicinal.
maraschino.
Yeah, very, yes, it's definitely a maraschino cherry.
Mm.
There's no skin or anything. It's,
God, those are delicious.
oh, I fucking love them.
Maraschino cherries are no
Yeah.
joke. I remember I used to like to chew on the stem.
Oh,
Fucking
can you tie a knot with the stem?
not with my tongue,
Oh,
with my penis, but
oh, there you go.
I
Ross's raspberry blackberry lemonade. Oh, that sounds good.
I have heard like a lot of nice stuff about the SSA stuff, but I haven't really gotten into them yet.
I picked up. What do I have so far? 25 of them. Yeah, I think I got
I didn't
15 the
pick-
first time, and like 10 the second time. Their mascarpone cheese is nice too. It's not funky like the Wonder Flavors one. Like it's you can work with it.
Yeah.
The shortbread biscuit's nice, but it's weird. Like when you smell it, you almost get. I mean, you can definitely smell the cookie,
Mhm.
but I get like a lemon note.
Really?
But when you, I mean, I haven't vaped it single, but I used it in with I used it with something else, and I think it was with I made like a cheesecake with it. Yeah, I used that as part of the crust, like a cookie crust. And when I smelled that as I'm putting the drops in, I'm like, oh man, this is gonna get fucked up. It's gonna get lemony, and it
Yeah.
didn't. Not at all. Now this maybe if I put it with the lemon cheesecake that SSA has, maybe it'll bring that out. But this reminds me. You ever have Sad Boy's lemon cookie?
Mm-mm.
That's what this reminds me of, like the cookie part of that lemon cookie.
Hmm.
But I mean, it smells really really nice.
I haven't had most commercial stuff.
I
I
haven't had a
like
lot either, but I just know there's a few that I've had. Here's like the tiramisu. I haven't used this yet. It's, I just broke the seal, so I don't even know what this smells like yet.
I think I got like discouraged after I bought
That's a nice coffee note.
what is that one?
The tiramisu.
Oh.
That's way
I
better.
got
That's way better than FA's. Way better.
we all anything
Yeah.
could be better than
Yeah.
that. It's not bad, but it's not good. It's like it's just broken.
Yeah.
But when I bought the Chemnovatic stuff, I was so like discouraged and I was like, I don't really want to dive into a whole nother company yet. Because I
I
did
only have a
that.
few Chemev addicts, and I guess I just got a couple of the good ones. That's about it.
I got the donut and the donut's gross. I got the
I'm not the only one that get. Do you get like Play-Doh from the donut, or get like a weird?
I get cardboard and I don't know if it's Play-Doh, but I get cardboard. It's dry. It tastes dusty.
Yeah,
It tastes old.
I'd rather just use Wonder Flavors glazed donut.
For some reason, I can't taste that flavor anymore at all.
Friction likes their donut.
From Chem Nevadic? Oh, I heard their vanilla pudding is good. I
The
didn't get
vanilla
that one.
pudding is good, but I still like Flavor Wars vanilla pudding a little bit better. Maybe it's just because I've made so much of vanilla pudding that I'm probably muted. Any other vanilla pudding's just not going to taste the same. Not going to be as good.
I've been working all day on a Boston cream donut.
Oh, dude, that's been like one of my white whales. I still can't get right.
I saw your recipe come out on all the flavors. I was like, I wonder what other people did. And I was like, everybody used Bavarian cream. And I'm like,
Yeah,
we're in there.
I used
I don't think you use
I
it.
used I think I used either vanilla custard 2
Use
There,
custard premium.
I know I did custard premium one. I think I may have did another one with vanilla custard too, or maybe a combination of the two. And I might have
Yeah.
thrown. I know. Who is it? He's always on fresh. He used to be on Fresh's show all the time. He has been on a
Shindo?
while. No. Shit. He made a. He has one of all the flavors. As it's an old one, and he uses like
Slasha?
yeah, and he uses a French vanilla from Capella in there.
Yeah. Okay. So
Or
here's the
maybe it might have been
problem.
TFAs. I'm not sure. I knew it was a French vanilla in there.
That's the thing that I kind of went towards
Mm-hmm.
because the important part, like the bakery, it sounds weird to say, but the bakery is almost not as important. You have to nail the bakery and you have to get the right chocolate. But the most important layer is the cream
Mm-hmm.
because it has to have that dairy note, but it
Mm.
has to be able to separate the chocolate from the vanilla from the donut. And that's hard.
Yeah, just like when I, because a lot of times when I've done it, the chocolate gets overpowering
Mm-hmm.
because I'm trying to get it to be there, and it just seems like it's either there or it's not. It's either taking over everything or it's not there at all. That's
Yeah.
why I went with FA's chocolate glazed donut. I threw in there to get that chocolate note,
Mm,
and it worked. It didn't
yeah.
overpower it. You could taste everything else, but it just wasn't the right chocolate. Like if I could get that level of chocolate with a different chocolate, and I think I used buttercream frosting to try to blend that chocolate with the buttercream frosting to try to make a chocolate frosting, and it just didn't
I
work.
it's like these are always the hardest recipes. The ones that seem so simple. Like it's like, peanut butter and jelly, right?
Oh yeah,
Doesn't that seem like that would be the most easy and the most popular recipe? Like that seems like that would be the strawberry and cream.
yeah.
But it's so hard to do because every one of those layers have to be perfectly balanced and
You can't.
it's almost impossible.
Yeah,
I mean, that's the same thing with like cookie dough. Okay. Everybody wants cookie dough and they want cookie dough and they want cookie dough and blah, blah, blah. But it's like, you can't really replicate it without, like, you really, really need those specific flavors
yeah.
to get it. Like, to get the chocolate chip that sells a cookie dough,
You can't.
not, it's not easy.
No. I mean, I haven't figured out. Not even. I haven't even come close. Like I've always like in my cannoli recipes. I've always wanted to
Mhm.
add like that a little bit of chocolate for like the chocolate
Mhm.
chips that you see a lot
Yeah.
on cannolis, and it fucks it up every time.
Because it makes the whole thing chocolate,
Yeah,
right? It's like you need that. What we really need is like, and I'm positive like nobody will ever really get this. We need like that semi-sweet or that like actual candy bar kind of not candy bar chocolate, but like that specific chocolate chip. Like there's nothing like that where you get just a tiny bit of it. You will never get, even if it is that flavor, it needs to be able to be separate from other things. And I don't think you can do that with chocolate.
yeah, it's hard. Yeah, Canadian Vapor. What about using Australian chocolate with 101's chocolate milk together? I haven't tried that.
For the chocolate, like the icing chocolate.
I'm not sure. Or
I
yeah,
think that's what he's
maybe
talking
for like
about.
yeah for like a Boston cream. Hmm.
The problem with Australian chocolate is I know people really like that one and that one
I
is
haven't used
good.
it in forever. I do have the VSO chocolate. I have not yet used it in anything, but I heard that is like the one chocolate that you could just mix it at like 2% by itself and have a really nice chocolate vape that's not over the top liquor
I never.
tasting or anything.
Oh, I did use the VSO chocolate, but I put in a tobacco.
Oh, well, there you go.
I don't know why I did that, but yeah. Okay, I didn't remember that one being pretty good. Um, Au- Australian chocolate is it's good, but it's so specific. I did see, I would say that's actually closer to try to do for your chocolate chip kind of a thing. Because when I did a mint chocolate chip ice cream, It really only works with that recipe though. I've never been able to keep it separate like I have before. But that was actually the key to making the chocolate chip ice cream that I made. But I can't do it in like a chocolate chip cookie. It doesn't work.
Mm-mm.
Those really really specific or like simple, but like that recipe or like how that flavor is so well. They're the hardest ones to actually
Yeah, 'cause, I
nail.
mean, I've tried using Vape Train's dark chocolate.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great chocolate, but it just doesn't work for what we're trying to use it for. Trying to get that just a hint of chocolate to try to make it taste like a chocolate chip. It just doesn't work.
Folk art has done so many weird things with that flavor. And I'm like, that doesn't look right. And then I like try it. I'm like, oh, why does that work that way? I
Hey Shane,
don't
yeah,
remember what he made.
everyone shot their load earlier on vaping community. Everyone was all wore out.
Oh,
Plus Tam has her daughter in town, so
a Reese's peanut butter cup.
you would think that'd be fucking easy.
Yeah, it's impossible. It's really just two flavor or two notes,
Yeah,
but getting them perfect, it's not possible.
I mean, even using like Mullenberry's chocolate peanut butter milk, it doesn't work.
I think that's too nutty.
Now, Real Flavors has they had a flavor. They had a like a peanut butter cup,
Yeah,
but I
I
never
remember
had it.
that.
How was that flavor? Did you even use it?
I don't think I bought it.
Yeah, I never had it.
Maybe I did buy it. Wasn't it? I don't think I bought it. I bought very little stuff from. I think most of the
Yeah,
stuff I
peanut
bought
butter
from Real
cup
Flavors.
extract. Yeah, it's crazy.
So I bought most of the stuff I bought from Real Flavors was like their candies, but apparently they like nailed like a lot of bakeries, and I just totally slept on them. Fresh says it's the best and it works great. Which one?
The Real Flavors peanut butter cup extract.
I could see that. I've heard like, wasn't there Flavor West? Don't they have a peanut butter cup, but it's really just chocolate?
I don't know. Never had that one either.
I don't know. See, this is a problem working with folk art. He knows all this shit, and then it just confuses me because it's like, nah, it's not really that. It's just this.
Yeah,
Because he tried anything that kind of tasted like chocolate, and then he has all the notes on chocolate.
yeah. Like he could probably
And
go unnoted for chocolate and just
yeah, but he like see that's the thing too. Like with noted, for he would need to be able to tell you like he'd basically like one episode would be one flavor for noted because he would have to tell you how to use it. Like he always says, like the single flavor test of it might suck, but using that in a recipe like might be the exact thing you need.
yeah. Well, that's like I do very, very, very little single flavor testing, but I'll take a flavor and I'll substitute that new flavor for a flavor that I know works in a mix
Yeah,
and see how well it works with that mix.
yeah.
Like I tried the SSA forest fruit in like a Betty clone, which has a flavor art forest fruit and has meringue and marshmallow. And yeah, it was fucking terrible. That SSA forest fruit is like a rotting fruit that was laying on the ground in a forest.
It makes you wonder like why they end up actually producing stuff like nobody told them like this tastes so bad
Yeah,
or like or this smells so
it's
bad.
like so fermented. The only thing I could possibly see it being used for is like a brandy or something.
There's a um what was the worst flavor I've ever had was from Mullenberry. It was their blackberry something or their dark blackberry or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, dark blackberry, I think it is. Yeah,
Straight up perfume. I mean, disgusting. It
I
was
have
like
it, but I don't think I even used it.
it's
Oh, I like where
it's
Dave
like
Flowers is going with
obnoxious.
that. One on one's chocolate milk at 3. Vape Train chocolate custard at 2, Devon cream at 1, and Flavor West yogurt at 3. That does sound like a nice milk chocolate. I don't have the chocolate milk from one.
Chocolate has like it's pretty good, but I think it's too weak. The 101 chocolate milk.
Well, I guess what the other thing is building with it probably be good.
Well, yeah, I mean, even at 3 with the other ones, it would probably work. But on its own, because I remember I get like that kind of like Nesquik kind of vibe from it.
Oh, I do have it.
It's good and it's like completely clear. It's weird.
I didn't even know I had this flavor. One second. Wonder when I picked it.
Oh wait, maybe it's not that one that's completely clear. I think is the O's cookie completely clear?
No, you're right. Chocolate, yeah, 101 chocolate milk. That's fucking
Okay,
clear.
So it's completely clear, but smell it. It smells like a dark, like milky chocolate.
Yeah, it does. But you're right though, not very strong.
Yeah, you could like even knuckle test it. It's not gross.
Yeah.
It makes me want to drink it.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's that weak.
Yeah, and it's not like that overpowering friggin' bite that you get from when you knuckle test stuff.
It's like yeah, it kind of reminds me of Nesquik, but
I wonder how if Vape Train's chocolate milk would work just as well.
I don't know if I've tried that one. No, I own it. I own all the chocolate ones from them.
I have it. I don't know if I may have used it once. Yeah, the
I like
Train,
that
the
idea.
Vape Train Devon cream is definitely chocolatey. Yeah.
Hell yeah, that stuff's so good. That one's almost more like your.
Yeah, Shane's chocolate. Even saying. I just looked back up in the chat. He's saying, yeah, the Vape Train chocolate milk's better than 101.
Oh really? Well, it's probably stronger.
Yeah, well, Vape Train does awesome chocolate.
Yeah. I like their chocolate mousse.
Oh, that chocolate mousse cake and their chocolate custard's really good.
I like their chocolate mousse, I think, the best.
It's flat. I mean, you can do a lot with it too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you almost taste like that fluffiness you get from a mousse too. It's like really, really whipped.
I like the fact that like now chocolates are attainable and coffees are attainable.
Yeah, before
like,
they weren't.
Not at all. Like when we just had TFA and Flavor Art and like a couple hidden gems and Capella for chocolate, and then like coffee. Like what did we have for coffee? The best we had was Flavor Art Tiramisu.
Yeah.
Which is dog shit.
Yeah. Yeah, because the vape, the FA espresso, dark bean espresso, that is rough.
Oh, it's like it's just sad coffee grounds.
That's something you
can. In
that's
rubber.
something if you're hungover, maybe it might work with that. It'll be like a hangover vape. But
I remember I went to a bachelor party and fucking the next morning we needed coffee so bad. We all like we went in there and just felt nauseated by the way that the fucking coffee shop smelled. It was just too strong. Fucking I went in the bathroom and just started throwing up.
Oh jeez. Yeah, the One Stop DIY Lotto Latte, that is a good coffee too. That's another one. That's like a one shot. You can vape that by itself. Weak. Yeah, it's not real strong. You have to run like 6-7%. You know, by itself, maybe a little bit of sweetener, and keep it low too. That's one it'll turn into burnt popcorn if you run it hard.
Has Liquid Barn ever did a coffee?
No,
I don't think they have.
Not that I know of.
But they did tobaccos, which I don't understand.
Liquid Barn did? Yeah.
Yeah, they have a couple tobaccos. They're not good. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure not good. They have some really bad flavors. They have an awesome flavor, but they have some really bad.
Yeah, it's like, you know, I actually think like Perillum is pretty like some of their shit's like super good, but like nobody talks about them because like they're not the easiest to buy from.
Yeah.
Most people just don't even want to give them money.
Yeah,
but
they don't want to do a river supply.
their coffees are great. Their chocolates are pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I have the caramel. I used it last week. Caramel coffee with sweet milk.
That one's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's like uh your like all
Yeah,
uh
Liquid Barn has cappuccino. Yep. Forgot about that
oh,
one.
that's right, but it tastes like a Tootsie Roll.
Yeah. Well, and Addie saw a double fudge brownie. I'm not sure which company that's from. He said that's like a Tootsie Roll. And he said it before, so I'm not sure what that.
I think that's Liquid Bar. Oh no, they had lava cake. They didn't have double fudge brownie.
Peanut butter cookie from Perilum. I don't know if I had that one.
I never heard about that one. I'm learning so many like flavors that I didn't know about from it's like real recently everybody's talking about Perillium like whatever.
Oh, country apple. Yeah, that's like the any apple fritter, apple pie. That's like you
Yeah.
have to use. I use that with apple filling,
Mhm.
and at least throw
That's
some
you
FA.
can't fail.
No, fucking done. I mean, it's like my. I can't vape a lot of it. Like after about 30 mils, I get sick of it. But it's so fucking good for those 30 mils. It's the apple
Mhm.
fritter that I came up with like over a year ago. It was after I finally got country apple, and it turned out so fucking good. But I just after about 30 mils of it, I get sick of it, and I can't vape anymore.
That's like apple pie. Like I don't think most people even want to vape it anymore, but like you could personalize that however you want so easily now.
Mm-hmm.
Apple filling, country apple,
Oh yeah,
one-on-one pie crust. That
yep,
stuff's fucking delicious.
yeah. When I made it, I didn't even have one-on-one pie crust. I used uh FA apple pie for the pie crust,
Hmm.
and I think I might threw some deep fried pastry dough or something in.
I want to do a fucking segment undeveloped, like the fucking flavors that just people shouldn't buy anymore, like at all. Like I think Vienna cream is like one of the most bullshit flavors to stock up on.
Here,
Like
guys,
I would just
first came out with it and made it public October of last year. Yeah, apple filling, apple pie, cinnamon sugar, country apple, deep fried pastry dough, and some sweetener.
how old is that?
That was from October of last year.
Oh, yeah, that's
I
not
made it on
bad.
a stream. Nobody really looked at it. No comments, 225 views.
It's just a profile, I think, that like most people like are like, yeah, it's kind of like you could do
It's
it
played out,
so
yeah.
many you could do it so many ways now. It's like that's the only thing I think people use the Pola for anymore is like a fritter or
Yeah,
like and Zapola is
that's
good.
the cinnamon. I love Zapole.
Yeah, me too. I wish we could get that without like any of the spices.
You can kind, depending on how hard you run it, though, you can kind of bury them.
What, the spices?
Spices, yeah.
Yeah, but it depends on what you want. If you want to make like a certain like say you want to make a jelly donut, you don't want the spices at all.
No,
So they're still there. But that cake donut is like nice.
it
Like
is.
not. It's just like I wish I just had that. Just if I want to make like a blueberry, that typical blueberry cake donut.
Yes.
That two fucking flavors. That if it didn't have spices and blueberry muffin, done.
Yeah.
And then you could use like some kind of like because glazed donut is a yeast donut.
Yeah.
So it's like you can't really get away with doing it that way. Vienna cream is bullshit. There's so many better flavors that do the same thing. You don't need Vienna cream for anything anymore. It used to be a great flavor.
I can't. I can't get past the acetone.
Yeah, it's not worth working. There's like four equivalents right now.
Now,
Use
Liquid Born's Vanna Cream, you don't get that note, so it's
Yeah, but that one's not really the same as Vienna cream.
no,
You use
it's not.
vanilla cream extra. You could use uh the sweet cream. There's so many other options that just taste better and they don't have to require that steep of even that fucking buttercream works better than that.
Yeah, 'cause
There is
just
a flavor. Is it cat? No, I can't remember who. Cat buttercream is. It smells like Vienna cream, but it vapes different.
yeah. Yeah, that's one I've still have had trouble getting as a good like jelly donut.
I've been working on it for 2 months now. It's a fucking pain.
Yeah, because
Like the powdered donut.
yeah, well, that I just use I probably just use a little bit of powdered sugar. So I don't know about
Mm,
101 powdered sugar. I don't think the powder part would be difficult, but just even just to get the right donut to go with. There's so many good jellies. Like if you could do like a strawberry jelly donut, but I wanted to do like a regular jelly donut, like a Dunkin'
yeah.
Donuts jelly donut, which is more of a raspberry or almost a grape.
Yeah, I think it's raspberry. That's what
Yeah,
I always thought it was.
yeah. And I mean, I could get that. That part's not that hard,
Right.
but to get the right donut to blend with it, it just I
Yeah, that one's
can't.
tough.
It just yeah, it fucking sucks. I mean, the I was hoping the Nevadic donut would do it, and it doesn't.
Yeah, I don't like that one. I like that's actually the weird part is I can't ever get the to get the jam, I lose what I want from the powdered sugar. That's the part I have a
Yeah,
problem with.
because it's almost like there's something in the powdered sugar that
Yeah.
mute some of the sweetness out of the jam.
What and vice versa. I get something that from the jam that I just don't get powdered sugar anymore.
Yeah.
It's just it ruins it all. It's like this. You know what? I fucking tried this this beer, and this is why I want to make all these donuts now. Dunkin' Donuts and Harpoon did this uh sampler,
Oh,
and
nice.
it did a powdered jelly donut IPA,
Oh,
which sounds
yeah,
disgusting.
it
It was
does.
so good. It was so good. They made a Boston cream donut that was disgustingly accurate. Like it was like drinking.
In an IPA
No, it
or
was a
just
stout.
oh, it was a stout.
It was
You
a
know what I
stout.
drank last weekend, and it fucked me up. But I drank like six of them like pretty quick because they were so damn good. The Snowdrift from Leinenkugel, the vanilla porter.
I never had anything like a porter or any dark beers from them before.
That's the first time I did. It was like the 6 pack of it was like $7 or $8 at the grocery store. God, it
Huh.
was so fucking good. I didn't realize how good it was and how sweet it was until I drank them all. Then I went to drink
Yeah.
a Yingling, and I was just like, "Oh my god, this tastes
You're
like
like,
fucking
whoa.
ass." Yeah,
Yeah. I
and
had
I was the next day. I was fucking hurting.
oh, that's sweet shit. Oh,
Yeah,
fucking why are all their beers so sweet? Every one of them
it must be
obnoxiously
it
sweet.
must be a northern Wisconsin thing. Maybe they need it up there for something.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe all the
I
girls up
had
there don't taste very good, so they need this supplement.
well, I always thought the Lennon Kugel was kind of like a chick beer kind of company. Like they kind of like all the shandies they do.
Their Oktoberfest was good though.
I don't know. I never really can bring myself to buying them. I really like Saranac right now. Their Black Forest lager, so good.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one around here yet. I've seen some Saranac stuff around here, but I have to go to like the specialty beer store for it.
Yeah, I wish I could just get like a 6 pack of that because I love it. But they usually throw it in whatever brewery pack that they're doing, so I like that one. But I tell you, like that harpoon pack, like it's really good.
Yeah, I can see if I could find that somewhere around here.
It was $20, which is a little high for a 12 pack.
Nah, not
But
really.
yeah, I mean, I didn't think it was that like unreasonable, but I thought it was a little pricey, but they were goddamn good. They did a pumpkin. I fucking hate like I don't like these kinds of things in beer, but they did a pumpkin ale and it was so fucking good. It tastes
Really.
like a almost like how like a mulled cider would be,
Uh huh.
but pumpkin. and it was an ale. Like it was thick, and it was so fucking good.
I had a friend of mine. He brought over a bunch of beers, just like random shit, and the pumpkin ones. They didn't even make it into the fridge. It like went up into the cupboard, and they
Mm,
stayed there until I cleaned them out. Like fucking 2 years later.
I can't drink those, man. Pumpkin beers just
Yeah,
gross me out.
Mad Elf. I'll have to try that.
The only good pumpkin beer I think I ever had was a wheat ale, and I hate wheat beers. But it fit the style, so like it was good. But I don't know.
I don't mind weak beers, like Blue
They fuck
Moons.
with my stomach.
I never had that problem. No, like Shock Top, I can't drink Shock Top.
Oh, I mean that's like a redneck fucking cousin of,
Yeah,
or
that's
no,
fucking
that's like the Florida cousin of uh
Blue
uh
Moon.
Blue Moon. Yeah,
Well, actually, it's made by Budweiser.
yeah.
Shock Top is. That's why I can't drink. Yeah, Corona with lime and
Those
salt. Yeah, I mean, if I go to a Mexican restaurant, I'll have a Corona just because I'm in a Mexican restaurant. But I don't drink Coronas like I used to. At one time, that's all I fucking drank.
I don't drink anything if it's in a clear bottle. I can't do it.
And it was before I didn't get really into beers per se till I moved down here, and I just found so many more choices. But we have so
Yeah.
many local breweries here, and like I had a neighbor that really turned me on to a lot of that stuff. That before I was just like, getting my fucking Miller Lights at the at the liquor store, and I didn't really think much of it.
I hate like Budweiser, Blue Coors. I can't drink
Yeah,
shit like that.
I can't anymore. I never could drink Budweiser, but I used to drink original Coors. And Coors Light just turned into where it's just like it's just water.
Yeah. But Budweiser has always gotten me like sick.
Yeah,
Like, it just tastes like cardboard, and I don't know why people like it. Why it's so popular.
I don't know. Just like Bud Light, same way.
Yeah, Bud Light just tastes like cardboard and rice.
Yeah.
That's all it tastes like, and water.
What's going on, Adam Thomas? Yeah, Dave Flowers says Heineken and Stella Artois. Yeah.
I don't mind Heineken. I don't
Mm-mm.
mind Stella either.
Mm-mm.
They
Uh,
actually kind of taste similar.
yeah. I, they're that European style.
Yeah. I like Heineken because it's a little skunkier.
Yeah, it is.
I've been
I
on a
never
big
had
Sam
Mad. Yeah,
Adams
I never
kick.
had Mad Elf. I'll have to look for that.
Mickey's.
That was high
Get
school.
out. Get out.
Oh god, you remember? Well, you're a lot younger. I don't remember. You probably don't remember Elephant Beer.
Oh,
It was called Elephant Beer. It was,
I don't
but
know
it
about
was like
that.
higher alcohol content. So when you're a high school kid, you drink like two of them and you're fucked. Beck
Bex is
says,
a great beer.
eh,
Mm,
yeah,
Beck's okay.
a little bitter.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah,
Guinness with a spoon. Which one's like Guinness with a spoon?
it's probably someone having to use a spoon to drink Guinness. Yeah, Carlsberg had the Elephant Beer. Okay, yeah.
I don't know why people say Guinness is a light beer. It tastes watery to me. I don't think it's that thick. I don't think it's that chewy like people say. Guinness was the first beer I ever had,
Oh wow.
and yeah, and I fucking liked it.
What's going on, Gary Cito? Holy Paul.
Oh man, my back's killing me. I just want it to crack so bad, and then just all like the pain will go away. That's all I want.
Yeah.
Guinness on tap is a heavy beer. I disagree. I think it's a light beer. I think it's watery.
Well, the keg itself might be heavy.
Man, I gotta get out of here. I think I gotta lay down.
All right, dude. So what do you
I'm
guys
sorry.
got? What do you guys got going on this week? You doing it Tuesday and Thursday, or just Thursday? or just Tuesday?
I'm not sure what's going on this week because I think that we're changing. Okay, wait. I don't think the episode's coming out this week. I don't think it's coming out on Tuesday. I think this Thursday is our last podcast. Hopefully ever. So yeah, no, we're gonna be this is the last one of the year, and then we're taking a break. Well, taking a break from the live shows, so
Yeah.
and then we're gonna come back because we're still gonna be recording and doing stuff in the but I don't know when we're coming back. I think we might be pushing it back until everything's done.
Yeah. You know, you guys have always had a lot of irons in the fire, so
It's mainly just production at this point.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
between that and your one-shot lines over at Flavor Jungle and stuff like that,
Yep, we got
and you
Diner
were at
Line at
Chefs,
Flavor
and
Jungle, Legacy Line at Chefs.
yeah.
You're better at promoting our stuff than we are.
That's saying something because I suck at promoting.
I don't like doing it most of the time. I just feel like it feels dirty to me.
Yeah, I don't promote Moon. I try. That's probably why I'm still not even at 1,000 subs yet, because I just don't go out there and pimp myself out like that.
Yeah, it feels gross sometimes.
Yeah, it happens.
All right, man. I gotta go lay down.
All right, man. Hope you feel better, brother. Big hearts, brother.
Thank you. I'll
Right,
see
dude.
you.
All right, see ya.
Take care.
Alrighty, gang. I still think I want to make something jammy though. Give me some suggestions, guys. I'm gonna do something here. I'm not sure what. Make sure no one's trying to hit me up. Nope, nothing that came across there. I don't know. What do you guys think? Definitely would do something with some kind of jam notes of some sort. Yeah, no peaches. Make beer. Yeah, I don't have like Yakima hops. I just never did pick that flavor up. Never really felt a need for it. And how you can get all the stuff to make beer now, make actual beer. Bull City. You got so much good stuff over there. Yeah, I was thinking that using the cranberry jam, maybe doing something with that. Apple cinnamon, blueberry lime jam. I don't. All right, let's see. Strawberry jam angel cake, 101 strawberry jam with SSA raspberry with some peanut butter or cream on toast. Ooh, I like where you're going with that. I haven't used the leather yet. I have it. I haven't really messed with it. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Which one of these do I want to pick? I like where Addie's going with this 101 strawberry jam with the SSA raspberry peanut butter. Yeah, you know what? I think we may go there. Let's see, we got. I'm using cranberry for another day. Here's the raspberry syrup. Grab the 101 strawberry jam. Add that out to results. Strawberry jam. That stuff is dark too. It is really rich looking. Let's see. I do have the VSO cranberry too. Yeah, we'll do that after. I'm gonna do this one. Let's see. Definitely go with creamy peanut butter, TFA. You know, the DX 30 ml. And there it is, DX peanut butter. And the toast, I gotta go into my Wonder Flavors. Addie, which one do you think I should use for the of those red ones that Wonder Flavors came out with? I forgot I had Wonder Flavors long. And grape. I got the butter toast right. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's the butter toast. I don't know why it has like a pinkish note to it. All right, let's see. 4-flavor banger. Throw a little bit of TFA sweetener. Maybe we could do this. All right, let's see. We'll start with the strawberry jam. One at don't go 2%. Say 2.5. We'll knock that down a little bit. What's going on, Simon? Good afternoon, sir. Let's talk about your stream earlier. You guys had an awesome fucking show. Let's see, DX peanut butter. I'm gonna stick to 4% on that. But I think I can go pretty hard in the paint. Okay, yeah, you see, all right, yep. Wow, late night vape show. What's going on, Mick? It's late for you. Like almost 4 a.m. Raspberry syrup. One and a half. I'm gonna knock that to 1. And then the bread butter toast. There we go. At 2. And throw a little TFA sweetener. Leave that at 1. See what we can do here. See. Oh, I'm guessing probably not early to rise. I'm thinking probably late to bed. And the wife was kind enough. I took a bunch of my old bottles and she was nice enough to wash them out for me. They sat there at the sink for like 2 weeks waiting for her to do something nice, and she did. Tear that. I don't know, just because it's cooler weather or what, but starting to use a little bit more Nick than I used to. Just bumping it up a little bit. Sometimes I'm going 2.5, sometimes even going 3. Just depends on the batch. For some reason, or my mood, I'm using a little bit more Nick today than I normally do. I'm going to go 3 on this mix. Because every once in a while, I feel like I need that little bit extra. It's not. I mean, here it's not been. Today was really nice. Oh, today it was. It was in the low 60s. It's peanut butter. 1.2. Yeah, it's like the wife asked me what I. Oh, that's awesome, Al. Welcome to the stream. I don't think I've seen you around before. Uh, yeah, she was asking me what I wanted for Christmas. I almost told her to try to get a hold of, get on the list, give me a game changer. But I'm like, do I really want to spend it? Kind of. I know it's worth it, but yeah, it certainly has been a while. Those usually have sitting around here. But I have my TFA sweetener sitting out. Come on, man. Fresh ball. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Oh, son of a bitch. Thanks a lot, Bull City Flavors. Ugh. Unfucking believable. Alright. Let's see how it smells, though. This might actually be good. Oh, damn. One of my bottles, there was the tip on it was no good. Tip wasn't there. It was still stuck up inside the bottle. Yep, Simon, the lid came right off. There was the tip stayed up in the cap, and that was a brand new bottle. So now I got fucking TFA sweetener all over my scale and everything. Son of a bitch. Yeah, right. I've had that happen with the 120s where that's why I cut the tips on them. Oh, so I wonder if Bull City's having someone new freaking putting working the bottling line. I don't even know how much sweetener actually made it into the bottle, so I'm obviously not going to add any more. Let's just hope the scale's not fucked. Yeah, true. Yeah, at least that's a fucking $1.99. I still got probably 15 mils of it. At least 10. Let's see, scale gonna turn on. Yay, scale turned on. All right. Then it might be all right. We might live. Throw some vagina gel in this and call it a mix. Got no room anymore. Something. Oh, something didn't tear up. Oh, Jesus. Well, if this mix sucks, I know why. Because nothing's fucking measuring right now. I got to tear everything out. But we'll see. Oh god, yeah. If it was TFA honey, I'd probably have to sell the fucking house. That's like locking it. That's like a cat getting locked in a car. Get the cat out and you put the car up for sale, or burn the car. Yeah, Shane, you cursed me. Oh, it sucks. Okay. See if the cap actually made this one. Yeah, look at that. Hey, Bull City. That's how you fucking put a cap on. I burn this Citadel because, of course, I thought I had the Hadley up here. It's turned out to be a Citadel. Because I definitely wanted to give you guys a show tonight because there's a good chance there's not going to be one next week because there's like a ton of stuff going on. I'm going to get to meet my granddaughter next week. They're coming up from Florida. Ooh, Addie, you nailed this one. I mean, I know you wouldn't run the percentages as high as I did, but it still turned out to be a nice mix. Yeah, it turned out good. Yeah, I don't think too much of the TFA sweetener made it into the bottle. Yeah, I'm gonna link. I'm gonna make this one public, and I'm gonna put this one up now. So I'm gonna so copy screen. Oh damn, Bob, that sucks. Oh, what's going on, Graham? Yeah, TFA sweetener 30%. Yeah. Listen, I don't think much of it made it into the bottle. It doesn't really taste overpowering, so I think I'm good that way. Fortunately. Copy. There's the recipe. It should come up. If it doesn't come up public right away, it's just because ELR is still doing its thing. Hey, thanks, John. Appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, I said if I can get granddaughter's almost 6 months old, and because of COVID, I haven't had a chance to meet her yet. So I'm gonna get a chance next weekend. Turn out nice. Just put the bottle. Nice, nice golden color to it. Yeah, Gary, I've used. I mean, like the coil I have in here now is the 0.27. I think it's just a fuse clap. I don't think it's an alien. It's a decent coil in there. I just have to remember to not get it too close to that insert because I've already melted a couple of inserts. Yeah, it's got to dry pretty quick. Actually, you know what? I got on here's. I'm still using that Forza RDA I got from Vaporesso. A 0.71. Okay. I don't normally run a whole lot that high of a resistance, but trying this extra shake. Still seeing VG coming out from under my damn scale. Or not PG, fortunately. If it was VG, I'd probably really be fucked. Oh, I hear you, Bob. I mean, I'm usually running single coil around 45 to 50 watts, depending on what I'm doing, like around point. Let's say this in the fours, I have a single coil. Which I've heard some people say they don't like a single coil in the fours, but it's fine for me. I haven't really used the dual coil in it yet. I'm thinking about taking it off of here and putting a dual coil in, sticking it in like a squonk. Put the squonk pin in. Oh yeah, this turned out nice. I don't think it'd be an all day vape, but it could. Yeah, some of that sweetener definitely did make it into the bottle. And I think it's killing a little bit of the flavor. Yeah, a little bit more than 0.3 made it in there. But yeah, that strawberry jam with that raspberry, and you I said even at 4%, the peanut butter is not overpowering. Not really getting much of the toast, but maybe after it steeps. What's going on, Tet? Ruggly put a new video out. Have to check that out later. He's been doing some great stuff over there on his channel too. If you're not subbed to Rugley, go check him out. He's been on here before. He's been over there on Developed. He's been on Noted. He's doing some good stuff. That turned out good. All right, let's nail another one here before we get out of here. Let's see. Shino, let me see what you had again. Let me see if I can find it. Chat here. Cabinet Attic donut, flavor West white cake, strawberry jam with vape train. See, I can't use that vape train raspberry jam. It's just too floral for me. I mean, it may not be with the strawberry. I'm not sure, but it's something hot over here. So I can make sure the damn plug for my scale wasn't heating up. That came back. Oh, yes, I do have VSO chocolate. You're right. Yeah, you're right, Shane. You know, so I tried using it before and I must use it too high, and that's all I get is floral off it. Yeah, I have not messed with the VSO chocolate yet. Get real quick. All right, Michelle, you have a good night. Thanks for hanging out with us. Keep up the good fight. I know you will. We will all get through everything together. VSO chocolate. I have some. I have a Boston cream donut from VSO. I have to mix. Come on, what are you hiding? Is it now? Do I? Espresso. Oh, damn, it sucks, Gary. Where are you hiding it? VSO. Yeah, you're here somewhere. There it is. VSO chocolate. Okay, yeah, let's see this one. What we got? Yeah, I don't have the mint. Oh, that's interesting as hell. I like to thought it was a graham cracker. I may do something along those lines. I probably won't use the cream de menthe. I can see a strawberry. Oh, layering vanilla puddings. Ooh, this is an idea. I'm not going to use the mint though. I may use Flavor West graham cracker. I kind of like that. I mean, I like graham cracker clear too. Let me find cracker. I'm just not a mint person. It's the only reason why. I mean, nothing. Yeah, the recipe looks really good. All right, Simon, have a good one. Hey, nurse, what are you doing in Minnesota? Don't you know? Watching. Oh, wedding gifts. Oh, okay. Awesome. Come on, where you hiding? Night, Gary. Have a good one. Ooh, you know where to start off? Chocolate with the SSA waffle. Maybe some vanilla sugar from SSA. Here's the waffle. Camino bag vanilla pudding. It's here somewhere. Now I gotta have all that much. I mean, the bag shouldn't be too hard to find. Push back. I don't think it's here anymore. Oh, well, up there in Minnesota, you probably need quite a few beverages just to stay warm. I just love when I can never find shit. Oh, cool. Should be. There it is. I knew I'd find it. So we got vanilla pudding. We have vanilla sugar and the crisp waffle. Oh, well, I'm sure. Chocolate. We'll throw some let's throw some SV cheesecake. That sounds like a good idea. I think I have one on my sitting. Mm. It should be right here, but no. There it is. Almost time to reload on that one. Luke Loop. What's going on? Alright, so we got the SV cheesecake, we got the pudding, we got the waffle. We got the vanilla sugar, got some chocolate. Let's throw some strawberry cheesecake in there. This is a spin-off of what Shane did for Addie's birthday. And it's a strawberry chocolate with some cheesecake. I never did find my graham cracker, did I? Actually, we're not going to use graham cracker. We're going to use crisp waffle instead of graham cracker. And I just need to get strawberry cheesecake out. Yeah, they did do a good strawberry cheesecake a while back. Oh, damn, Luke. All right, let's get another repurposed bottle. Hope the scale doesn't fuck me again. Well, it wasn't the scale, it was that damn bottle of sweetener. Let's create a recipe here. Let's see, strawberry cheesecake. Yes, we cheesecake it like a 1.5. Flavorware vanilla pudding. Yeah, I'll leave that 1.5. VSO chocolate. So 1. And we got the crisp waffle. A crisp or crispy? A crisp waffle. SSA. Use that down low at a half. And let's throw some of this vanilla sugar from SSA at 1. See, catch up with chat. All right, nurse. Well, enjoy the rest of your wedding. Pippa, what's going on, Pippa? Nice to see you sneaking in here on a Sunday. Okay, let me throw my bases in first. We'll mix this one up, give this a shot, and then we'll call it a night. So I definitely have to reorganize this somehow, some way. A fucking shit show over here. What the hell? Hold on, guys. All right, now we should be back. Yeah, Zoom timed out on me for some reason. It said it had idle time or something. I don't understand why it did that. Should not have done that, but I don't know. All right, let's finish mixing this one up. Chat back up. Yeah, that was weird. Never had that happen. No warning or nothing. And this stuff just smells so damn good. Crisp waffle. Down low. What's that smell? Oh, that's a. Yeah, it's definitely burnt. I'm glad I'm using it low. Definitely gonna give some darkness. Like a burnt waffle. Cheesecake 0.6. Pippa, I wouldn't say you need to relearn DIY. I saw that Grinch mix. That Grinch mix looks really good. I just don't have. I cannot find Green Joy over here. I checked a couple different sites. I'm gonna have to break down and get that from chefs or somewhere. I didn't look at Flavor Jungle to see if they have it though. Hey, Alban. Sugar. Another flavor I haven't used yet. Has a nice sweetness to it. Almost reminds me of Marshmallow Vanilla from 101. Yeah, for sure. Definitely has a marshmallow vibe to it. On that flavor. Yeah, that waffle is definitely strong. I see why it's being used low. Too much. Went a little heavy on the VG, so it'll be a little thick. It's all right. See how this one turns out. Give it a good shake. Yeah, I'll just, let's say Max was here for a while and they were just knocking out a couple of mixes and people want to hang out with me, so I'll hang out. I mean, it's not going to be a marathon like last week was. Last week was freaking crazy. Yeah, get that good. There we go. Now we're cooking. Going here. This one's a spin-off of one that Aussie Shano did for Addie's birthday. This is chocolate and some strawberry chocolate with some vanilla pudding, some cheesecake, and crisp waffle from SSA thrown in. Give it a little bit of dark note. May need maybe a steeper. Just seems like what chocolate's probably going to be. Hmm. Yeah, I think it's going to need the steep. It's weird that chocolate with the crisp waffle, because you get that burnt note from the crisp waffle. It almost gives a coffee vibe, almost like a cafe mocha type vibe. Not getting much of the strawberry. Get a little bit of it on the exhale. I mean, you get the creaminess from the pudding and from the cheesecake, and I think that vanilla sugar is giving a little bit of sweet, a little bit added sweetness. Yeah, that waffle definitely is going to take a couple of days to chill out because it's weird because I say mixed with that chocolate, it almost gives a coffee type note. Yeah, and was just joining you. Definitely get a chance. Fill out the survey from CASAA and do the call to action. Get a hold of your members of the Congress and tell them to vote no on adding the pack to the budget. Yeah, most chocolates do take a while to steep. I'm gonna put a week on this one, and we'll see, and we'll revisit it. I'll leave it sit here on the counter. I'll go ahead. I'll make it public for you guys if you guys want to mix it up and leave some comments or what have you. But yeah, I'd definitely let this one sit for about a week. Oh, well, Ralston, you know what to do. Next time they're up for re-election, you can tell them how much you hate them by voting for whoever's running against them. That's the best way to handle that fucking shit. And it's like I'm still trying to figure out if there was some some ballot fraud here, or what the deal is, or if it's when. I think they changed their. It is on a lot of areas, especially in the Senate. We found that out. That's why that bill is still alive. Because here they redrew the districts, and when I did my call to action, it still says that I have Representative Virginia Fox as my representative, but she wasn't on the ballot. It was the next district over, and actually, I'm going to be a Democrat that's taking that seat over, because when they redrew the lines, the incumbent, he didn't run for re-election. He was just like, he knew he didn't have a chance, because over in Greensboro it's very very blue over there. So he was just like, well, screw it. He's hanging it up. But my current representative, I guess maybe the lines aren't going to change until the first of the year, but she's actually pro vaping. She's pro small business. She's pro vaping, pro choice. Pro our choice. I'm sure being a Republican, she's probably not pro choice on the abortion issue, but and she's like 80 something years old. She's probably, or 70 something years old. She's going to retire soon. At least she needs to. I think everybody should. I think every member of Congress should get maybe 8 years, and then if you can't get it done in 8 years, then maybe you need to find something else to do. Going back to this other mix for now. It's peanut butter and jam. Right in the camera. Yeah, that was smart. There's an amateur move for you. Alrighty, gang. I said thank you all for hanging out. Had some fun. Leave a like on your way out. I'm going to try to get some other videos done this week. I have some Vapor Esso products here that they're emailing me saying, hey, you didn't do the videos yet. So I'm going to knock that stuff out probably this weekend and get that up on, on the channel either tomorrow, or maybe schedule it for sometime during the week. Most likely there won't be a show next week. So everyone here, if I don't see you ahead of time, Merry Christmas. Love y'all. Be safe. Spend quality time with your families. That's what I'm going to do next weekend. And love y'all. It's been a great year. We're definitely going to do an end of the year show. Talk about everything that's been going on, wrap everything up, and get ready for hopefully what is going to be a great 2021. Alrighty, guys and gals out there, everyone, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Love you all. Be safe. Don't talk to strangers. And we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.